Breaking news in Paramount, where a truck has hit 4 people near Paramount High School.
Stu Mundell and KCAL9 are live over the scene. Stu?
Well, and Lena, we're finding out those 4 people that were struck and taken to the hospital are actually students here at Paramount High School. This accident happening right in front of the high school here on Downey Road. You can see right now the pickup truck still there on the sidewalk. Part of that fencing also has been damaged. LA County Fire was here earlier. They treated 4 patients, took them all to the hospital. Finding out from the Sheriff's Department, Lakewood Sheriff's Department, that's doing the investigation, all students here at Paramount High School. While the investigation is ongoing down here, portion of Downey Boulevard at Rosecrans, right in front of the Paramount High School, will be closed. Live in KCAL9, I'm Stu Mundell. Back to you two in the studio.
All right, Stu, thank you for that. Now on KCAL9 News at 4, here comes the rain again. A major storm system just off the coast of California, and it's headed our way. The National Weather Service is saying be prepared for heavy rainfall, flash flooding, and dangerous driving conditions.
You can expect a lot more rain, and it's getting to be a familiar scene in Montecito as another big storm bears down on Southern California. Homeowners are bracing for possible mudslides.
KCAL9's Randy Page is in Montecito to show us what's happening today.
I hope everyone evacuates. This is the real deal. This is not a test, and this is going to be potentially life and death scenarios again.
Turn around! The flash flood's right there!
Marco Farrell ought to know. He shot this cell phone video in front of his home on Olive Mill Road during the deadly January mudslide and captured the wall of mud and debris as it came roaring down the street. He was able to get his mother, father, and 3-legged dog Lucas out just in time. Now he looks at the latest forecast and says this is the new normal for those who live here.
We do what we can to prepare, and then we get out of the way for nature to do what it's going to do.
Today, free sandbags are available to all who want to channel the rainwater away from their homes. Property manager John Starks is among those who are grateful for the help.
Fire department keeps us set with sandbags, so we keep filling them.
It is the bare hillsides that keep nerves on edge. Marco Farrell says when authorities say it's time to leave, take it seriously.
You can't escape this, and if you think you're going to get out when it gets really rough, you can't. Your car won't go when you have 3 feet of mud. You can't drive over 6-8 inches of water. It becomes deadly. So it's actually worse to try to escape during a heavy storm.
And that was Randy Page reporting. A violent crash shut down Topanga Canyon about 1 mile north of PCH. Officers closed both directions of Topanga Canyon from Grandview to PCH until around 2 this afternoon. No one was hurt, but a car took out a power pole and there were some downed wires. Also last Thursday, a mudslide closed Topanga Canyon Boulevard between PCH and Grandview Drive. It reopened Saturday night after crews removed 2,500 tons of dirt and debris away from the roadway. This was the 3rd mudslide on Topanga Canyon Boulevard since a fire in the area in January, and there are new concerns with the next round of storms starting tomorrow.
All right, so let's check in with Amber Lee now to see exactly when that rain will be headed our way. Amber?
Hi, Lena. Hi, Juan. You can see ahead of the system, we're looking at a lot more of the clouds really starting to push in right now. So we woke up to some clearer conditions. The clouds thin out, but now the clouds are returning. And then also ahead of the system, a flash flood watch was just issued about an hour ago for most of Southern California. You can see everywhere here in green. And that just means that we're expecting the potential for not only significant debris flow, but flash flooding possible because of the heavy rain that we're expecting to come with this system. Now here's a look at our current satellite. You can see it's still offshore, so it hasn't made its way onshore just yet, but it is spinning off the coast of Northern California, and it is funneling in a lot of the cloud cover. It's going to start to merge with this atmospheric river, this subtropical moisture, so this will be a warmer system, and that's why we're expecting steady, moderate to heavy rain as we head into Tuesday, stretching all the way till Thursday. But today, the last day of winter, we topped out above average, coming in at 74 degrees for downtown LA. Normally, we should be at 70. Here's a look what it feels like outside for areas like downtown LA at 70, and then everywhere else we're still looking at temperatures mainly in the mid to low 70s. But I'll have more on the biggest storm of the season as it approaches the Southland and how long it's all going to last and how much rain it's going to bring us. Back to you.
Amber, thanks. Also at 4 today, tragedy in Moreno Valley as a woman died in her bedroom when she was run over by a car. She lived in a home on Lake Victoria Drive right where Superior Avenue ends in a T intersection. Police say a car failed to stop at that intersection just after 5 a.m. and plowed into her home. It missed a tree on the left and an empty garage on the right, instead slamming directly into her bedroom.
There was a loud boom, and we come out and see. Actually, my wife come out and see. Told me there was something going on next door, and come out and see it. There's a car sitting in the inside the house.
The victim was found trapped under the car and died at the scene. Police say it does not appear that drugs or alcohol were involved in the crash.
A driver backed a car into an Oxnard Costco, hitting 6 people along the way. Take a look at this picture from inside the store on Oxnard's Ventura Boulevard. Oxnard police say the 86-year-old driver was trying to park but backed his car through the entrance and into the store. 2 of the injured went to hospitals with what police call moderate injuries. Police call this an accident and charges are not expected.
A woman and her grandchild are fighting for their lives after fire rips through their home.
KCAL9's Dave Lopez is live in Compton, where fire crews got them out before flames destroyed the house. Dave?
Well, as you look at the video that we're about to show you, it's just a miracle. And I hate to use that word all the time. It seems so trite at times, but it's a miracle that they were able to escape with their lives. It's right across the street. They have locked the gate. You can still see the charred outline of what burned. Investigators are still trying to figure out exactly what caused this. It spread very quickly, and the 2 people involved are fighting for their lives. They're in a coma and in critical condition. It was that loud popping sound that woke up people in this Compton neighborhood just past midnight. When firefighters entered this fully engulfed, unattached backyard home at the corner of SA and Marcel, they found unconscious 17-year-old Alex Razzo and his 70-year-old grandmother, Lydia.
We're very close. We became a family on the drum line. And he done a lot of stuff for me.
Dante Andrews said he and Razzo spent many hours practicing and being on the Dominguez High School drum line. Here's Razzo pictured here with some of his other members of that band. And his family says he was also very excited. He was going to be graduating from high school in a few months.
He's the captain of the drum line, and he's like a big brother. He's like a big brother to me.
His distraught mother, who lives in Los Angeles, did not want to go on camera. She did tell me that she cannot believe this happened. She did say that Alex had lived with his grandmother for years in this Compton neighborhood and that there had been a gas leak in that back house, but she was certain it had been fixed.
It's not a crime scene per se, it's an investigation.
For hours, arson investigators combed through what was left of this house. No determination yet as to what exactly started this fire. Was it a gas leak? Was it something else? Whatever it was, it spread quickly, giving Alex and his grandmother little chance to escape. And again, no word on whether there were any smoke detectors in that back house. Again, because of the quickness in which this fire spread, it may not have made a difference if they had been working, if they had the smoke detectors anyway. Again, the grandmother and the young man are in critical condition. They remain in a coma, according to family friends. The person who lives in the front house said that she is such a heavy sleeper that it was a neighbor who pounded on the door, yelling and screaming, "Get out, get out." And as she ran out, she heard the popping and saw those intense flames and says, "I feel lucky to be alive." Back to you in the studio.
Let's hope they'll be okay, Dave. Thanks. Tonight, police are looking into what prompted an attack on 3 street vendors. It was caught on camera in South LA yesterday. One was severely beaten. And today, KCAL9's Greg Mills spoke with one of those vendors in an interview you'll see only on 9.
This is 31st Street at San Pedro Street in South LA. See the blue truck with the white rack on the left of the screen? We believe Pedro Reyes is the guy who comes around the back of the truck. He's getting punched already, tries to get across 31st, and he goes down, face first, and doesn't move. He is down and out. And check out what these guys do. They turn him over, and it appears they are picking his pockets before leaving him for dead. You can see the extent of Reyes' injuries. His stepson wrote on the GoFundMe page that Reyes would undergo surgery today. Now, prior to the attack on Reyes, they attacked his friend Luis Gutierrez, another street vendor. Best way to see this is watch the shadows on the wall. The left side, you'll see a punch thrown, and a man goes down. We believe that is Gutierrez, who spoke to us through an interpreter, Liliana Barajas.
He was asking for money, and out of nowhere, he just felt like someone come up from behind and attack him. And he was beaten, and he didn't know what was happening at the moment, so he can't really describe it, but that's all he pretty much had.
Gutierrez showed us his injuries, marks on his tongue, his nose, and the side of his face bruised. He said between he and Reyes, they were robbed of hundreds of dollars. Reyes is a roofer and a street vendor. His stepson said he doesn't have insurance. The GoFundMe page in his honor had raised more than $50,000 by late this morning. That's at least some good news for the Reyes family. Police investigators are here right now checking out the scene. In South Los Angeles, Greg Mills, KCAL9 News.
2 women have come forward accusing another Hollywood actor of sexual assault. One of them says she was just a teenager at the time. They claim Steven Seagal attacked them, and now they're speaking out. KCAL9's Cara Finstrom has their story.
He closed the door and approached me from behind. He started kissing my neck and taking off my clothes.
Actresses Regina Simons and Fabiola Dottis say Steven Seagal sexually assaulted them both as teenagers. Today they talked about what happened publicly. Simon said she was invited to a wrap party at Seagal's home, but when she arrived, found herself alone with the actor, and he raped her.
I was not sexually active, nor had I ever been naked in front of a man before. I froze.
Dottis says she was a 17-year-old minor when she was asked to come with a bikini to an audition. She says she was taken to Seagal's room and he sexually assaulted her.
While I was noticeably upset and terrified by the experience, Steven's security guard stood blocking the doorway and only moved when Steven motioned for him to do so.
Today, the women's attorney, Lisa Bloom, said no lawsuit has been filed, but that all legal options remain open. Bloom says both women have filed reports with the LAPD and that New York City's police department is also investigating claims. Simons and Dottis say they spoke today to help encourage all sexual assault victims to come forward.
I'm thankful for the Me Too movement and the many brave people who came before me.
Reporting here from Woodland Hills, Cara Finstrom, KCAL9 News.
2 other actresses have made allegations against Seagal in recent months. They are an actress and also Jenny McCarthy. Seagal has denied all allegations of sexual misconduct.
Coming up next year at 4, Uber's self-driving fleet has been put in park after a deadly accident. Details ahead.
A 4th bombing in Austin, Texas has authorities searching for a serial killer. The latest on the investigation next.
And we will have the latest from Florida, where family and friends came together to remember those killed in last week's tragedy.